So we've been talking about your options that you have for presenting your skills to others for money. And we talked about earlier writing a book, creating a course, becoming a coach or a consultant, and all of those work just great. We also talked about masterminds. And if you couldn't tell, maybe you could tell that that was kind of a favorite topic for me. And I want to expand on that definition of mastermind a little bit better right now, because I really want you to take a look at this. This is something that is important. In masterminds, you'll remember we had communities, groups, and workshops, and then the mastermind itself. And they're all interrelated. They're connected. If it helps you, think of a triangle and put community at the top, group on one side, workshops on the other, and put mastermind in the middle. They are all somewhat related, and the pieces are in there. Let's start with community. So you can create a community online or live by advertising your subject. Let's say it's fly fishing, and you're offering a community of people. You want to invite people into your community who are interested in fly fishing, and here they come. And you'll have a community that you can do discussions with, that you can possibly sell product to, whatever. But you can expand on that into trainings as well. But you'll gather an audience that way very quickly. And some of these community meetings can be live as well. Groups, similar. You can have Facebook groups, you can have live community groups, but in these, maybe the meetings are more regulated. You might say people would pay for an 8-week course from you, and in each week or bi-weekly, you would share aspects of your information that they need. And maybe they'd have some activities to do in the meantime. That's Teacher Jill talking. But, so they can act on and try out some things that you're suggesting. That's an option as well, and people would pay for that as well. Workshops, wow, those are even more powerful if you like to do that sort of thing. They can be live or they can be online. I'm going to focus on live right now just because there is power there, coming face to face, person to person, with a small group of people who want to learn what you know. And I'm going to use a particular gal as an example. She's a copywriter. She's interested in writing online and elsewhere. And she noticed in social media that women put great images out there, but their wording was poor. And she wanted to improve that for them. So she came up with this workshop, advertised it, put a price on it for women to come and improve their wording for social media elements that they worked with. They came. And in her first month, she was making $10K a month. She did it on weekends, 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, meeting with these women and taking them through a process to improve their writing. Since then, she's up to about $50K a month because she has expanded the number of workshops that she's done, and that's what will happen to you too. You can take it as far as you want to go. But having that workshop is powerful. It has a little more muscle, and it works very, very well. It's focused. So let's move to masterminds now, the actual mastermind word. Masterminds can be any size, but it's a situation where you may be on stage teaching, presenting, and your audience has paid to come and listen and learn from you. It may be a one-day event, it may be a multiple-day event, but in whatever the way, however you set it up, these people will be there, and there's a social connection. They'll be learning from you and learning from the people they're sitting next to, and it's very, very intense, and it's big impact, and it works super well. Not only that, you can also do it a little bit different way. You could be a host. And this has big impact as well, and maybe for smaller groups, maybe not thousands of people, but maybe 50 or less. But what happens is you can do a presentation at the beginning. You're the instructor, you are the expert, you're the authority, you're presenting your information that they need. But each person will have also come with their biggest obstacle and their biggest success. And they get into smaller groups, and each person presents these two things, obstacles and success, and the group reacts, gives input, gives examples of their own, and they are learning from each other based on what you have already shown them. And it's exciting. As a host, you can kind of go from group to group and put in your 2 cents worth if you need to, but they are excited, and it's impacting, they're making connections with each other as well. And talk about learning. That's huge. So we've talked about community, groups, workshops, masterminds. There's huge impact here. And because of that, you can charge more than you could for being a coach or a consultant because the impact is bigger. The learning is bigger. One person to many. And it's live. You are face to face, up front with them. There's nothing better than that. I want you to take a look back through your notes and be thinking about what we've talked about, given your options for presenting your information, and be thinking of one that may fit with you and your topic. Again, this is just planning, getting your footing, but do it. Take a good look at it.